Dana, and from the streets of Havana to here in South Florida, the Cuban-American community here coming out to call for the end of the decades-long dictatorship in their home country. 7's Elitza Bezios is live in Miami, and you can just hear those calls for help, Elitza.
Yeah, you can hear those calls, all that happening behind us now. Miami's mayor was here moments ago, but as so many of you know who are watching here, Florida, South Florida, has the largest Cuban population outside of the island nation. And really, it is not only the people who live here, but the leaders and the entire community rallying together for the Cuban people. Cafecitos brewing at Cafe Versailles, and the conversations bold, centering around what's happening now in Cuba, the day after many living on the island nation took to the streets to protest the regime.
This moment they will never see in the story of Cuba. The people go like that to the middle of the street, 1,000 people against the government. Libertad! Libertad!
And in South Florida, the community, local and state leaders backing the Cuban people.
We stand with them and we pray for their courageous actions to begin to bring about real change and move us closer to a vision of a free Cuba.
The governor is actively monitoring the protests on the island. We remain steadfast in our support on the side of freedom and democracy.
Free Cuba, that's what we're here for.
On Sunday, hundreds marching, chanting, and demanding an end to the suffering they say their family and friends have endured for years.
I have lots of family. I have brothers. I have aunts. I have nieces. There's nothing. There's no food. There's medicine. They have nothing.
My brother had a fever for the past 3 days, has no medication. My little niece has epilepsy, has no medication. She may die because we can't send her the medication.
For decades, Cubans have been living under a dictatorship, most of it under the Castro regime. And they say something has to change. And Miami's mayor agrees, rallying Sunday and continuing to call for a U.S.-led international intervention today.
We also need intervention from the federal government of some form or fashion, whether it's food, medicine, or militarily. We need them to coalesce the international community together. What is happening in Cuba is now exposed because of social media and because of the valiant people in Cuba.
And what you're looking at right now on your screen is what Marlins Park looks like right now. You can see the Cuban flag there as the ballpark shows their solidarity or their unity with the Cuban people. Also, we have learned that Governor DeSantis is monitoring what is happening and has continuously offered his support to the Cuban people. For now, we are live in Little Havana. Elitza Bezios, 7 News.